This stop is 28th Street and Queens Plaza South. Next stop, Jackson Avenue and 43rd Avenue. This stop is Jackson Avenue and 43rd Avenue. Next stop, 23rd Street and 43rd Avenue. This stop is 23rd Street and 43rd Avenue. Next stop, 44th Drive and Jackson Avenue. Transfers available to the G train, B62, Q67 and Q69. This stop is 44th Drive and Jackson Avenue. Next stop, Thompson Avenue and 30th Place. This stop is Thompson Avenue and 30th Place. Next stop, Thompson Avenue and 31st Place. Transfers available to Q32 and Q60. This stop is Thompson Avenue and 31st Place. Next stop, Van Dam Street and 47th Avenue. This stop is Van Dam Street and 47th Avenue. Next stop, 48th Avenue and Van Dam Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and Van Dam Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 33rd Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 33rd Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 35th Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 35th Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 37th Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 37th Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 39th Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 39th Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and Greenpoint Avenue. Transfer available to B24. This stop is 48th Avenue and Greenpoint Avenue. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 43rd Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 43rd Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 45th Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 45th Street. Next stop, 48th Avenue and 47th Street. This stop is 48th Avenue and 47th Street. Next stop, 48th Street and 50th Avenue. Transfer available to B24. This stop is 48th Street and 50th Avenue. Next stop, Laurel Hill Boulevard and 48th Street. Transfers available to B24 and Q67. This stop is Laurel Hill Boulevard and 48th Street. Next stop, Laurel Hill Boulevard and 58th Street. This stop is Laurel Hill Boulevard and 58th Street. Next stop, 58th Street and 53rd Avenue. This stop is 58th Street and 53rd Avenue. Next stop, 58th Street and Bolden Avenue. Transfer available to Q67. This stop is 58th Street and Bolden Avenue. Next stop, 58th Street and 55th Drive. This stop is 58th Street and 55th Drive. Next stop, 58th Street and 56th Drive. This stop is 58th Street and 56th Drive. Next stop, Russ Street and 57th Drive. This stop is Russ Street and 57th Drive. Next stop, Grand Avenue and Rust Street. Transfer available to Q59. This stop is Grand Avenue and Rust Street. Next stop, Grand Avenue and 59th Street. This stop is Grand Avenue and 59th Street. Next stop, 61st Street and Flushing Avenue. Transfers available to B57, Q58 and Q58 Limited. This stop is 61st Street and Flushing Avenue. Next stop, 61st Street and 59th Avenue. This stop is 61st Street and 59th Avenue. Next stop, Fresh Pond Road and 60th Avenue. This stop is Fresh Pond Road and 60th Avenue. Next stop, Fresh Pond Road and Elliott Avenue. Transfers available to Q38, QM24, QM25 and QM34. This stop is Fresh Pond Road and Elliott Avenue. Next stop, Elliott Avenue and Metropolitan Avenue. Transfer available to Q54. This stop is Elliott Avenue and Metropolitan Avenue. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Harmon Street. Transfer available to Q54. This stop is Forest Avenue and Harmon Street. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Bleecker Street. This stop is Forest Avenue and Bleecker Street. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Grove Street. This stop is Forest Avenue and Grove Street. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Gates Avenue. Transfer available to B13. This stop is Forest Avenue and Gates Avenue. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Woodbine Street. This stop is Forest Avenue and Woodbine Street. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Putnam Avenue. Transfers available to the M train, B20, Q58 and Q58 Limited. This stop is Forest Avenue and Putnam Avenue. Next stop, Forest Avenue and 68th Road. This stop is Forest Avenue and 68th Road. Next stop, Forest Avenue and 69th Avenue. This stop is Forest Avenue and 69th Avenue. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Myrtle Avenue. Transfer available to Q55. This stop is Forest Avenue and Myrtle Avenue. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Stephen Street. This stop is Forest Avenue and Stevens Street. Next stop, Forest Avenue and Summerfield Street. Transfer available to B20. This stop is Forest Avenue and Summerfield Street. Next stop, 75th Avenue and 60th Lane. This stop is 75th Avenue and 60th Lane. Next stop, 61st Street and St. Felix Avenue. Transfer available to B13. This stop is 61st Street and St. Felix Avenue. Next stop, 60th Lane and St. Felix Avenue. This is the last stop. This stop is 60th Lane and St. Felix Avenue. This is Q39 to Ridgewood Cooper Avenue. A fare is required to ride.